If you're interested in learning about Colorado Springs or Julie Robertson, you're in the right place. This is Wanna Move There. I'm DerekBicksler, one of your hosts here in Harrisburg and Carlisle, Pennsylvania, co-hosting with my friend over there. I still don't know the right way to point, but one of these directions, Krista over in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And then in the center, which I know is correct, Julie Robertson over there in Colorado Springs. And Julie, we have a little tradition here that we initiate people with. Has nothing to do with Colorado Springs, might have something to do with you. Not sure what the question is going to be, but we have 40 wild card questions. So pick a number between 1 and 40 and you'll get a random question.
12.
12. And I forgot to pull up the link. Here it comes. 12.
Number 12.
And I don't think we've had 12 before. It doesn't ring a bell. Yeah, I used to keep a tally of the ones people have said, but now the list got so long that it's too much for for you to read as the guest to try to pick one. So if we get doubles, we get doubles, whatever. So number 12, what fictional world or universe would you love to live in? What fictional world or universe would you love to live in? And anybody watching, if you would like to answer the question, feel free to drop what you would like in the chat.
Fictional world. My goodness. Can I just
do you watch superhero stuff?
I mean, medium. I'm kind of boring. I would say one of my favorite movies, which I know is in the thing that we're going to talk about, but like Steel Magnolias. So I'm just going to pick a movie time. Is that fair? In that fictional world, it's
fictional.
Totally doesn't really exist. That would be awesome. Just that whole, if anybody's seen that movie, you'll understand why. But I love that movie. I can watch it repeat over and over.
I haven't seen that in ages.
I know. That one and Fried Green Tomatoes.
Oh my goodness, I haven't seen that one in years either.
I'm taking you back.
Wow.
What, Steel Magnolias is just like a time period? Is that what you're saying? What time period is it?
A movie. I want to say, when was it, 80s?
Yeah.
Yeah, 80s. And it's just good old-fashioned family values, life, just trying to make it through regular life things and how everybody kind of deals with it individually, and lots of women's strength things, how the women hold the family together and that kind of stuff. I tend to like those kinds of things. So I guess it's a fictional world. It's not a real thing.
True. That's true.
Sorry, I didn't give anything cool like Marvel or Captain America or something.
I've watched some of those and I don't even know any of the lands where they live. Do they live in lands?
What a terrible question for me.
I don't really know. I don't really watch superhero movies either, so I don't know why I said that. Maybe I don't know, Star Wars or something. That world would be cool. You're going to different planets, crazy stuff happening or something.
Wherever it has really good food. That's probably what I led with.
Well, I was gonna say Aladdin because I thought it was cool looking, but
yeah,
they probably don't have that much good food. That's a good point.
If we're doing Disney, I probably should have just gone with Disney then, because I could have just started listing off my favorite Disney movies. Yeah, Sleeping Beauty. So, anyways, that's a fictional world.
I want to live in a castle.
Yeah.
Well, we started learning a little bit about you there, so let's continue to do that.
I was just going to say that. So we know you like the Steel Magnolias time frame. Is there a TV series or anything like that you're into?
Man, I don't know why I'm just living in the olden days. Excuse me. Saved by the Bell.
Oh my goodness.
We watch that every day at my house. All my kids love it. It's the grainiest thing. We watch it on Samsung TV Plus, which has commercials. It's like the built-in live TV. It's Saved by the Bell 24 hours a day.
We all remember our high school time frame and how you just wanted this epic life and things that are totally not real whatsoever. But of course, I had a little crush on Zach Morris. Duh.
Of course.
And I wanted to be Kelly Kapowski because duh. Hottie. And actually, and Mr. Belding. Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness.
All the things, right? Yeah, sorry. It's literally like if I'm scrolling on like Saturdays, if I'm actually home on a Saturday and it comes up, Saved by the Bell, I totally stop and watch it. And my kids act like they don't want to watch it. They totally watch it and they laugh because they're like, how is this real? Like, you don't get it. Like,
That's
you
how we
don't
grew up.
get it. I know. Listen.
Rest
And
in
what
peace,
about-
Screech, right?
Yeah.
I know.
Screech.
God. Listen, say prayer for that guy, man. Poor guy.
I made a mistake of telling my kids that, and then there was this whole follow up of like how did he died? Like died of drugs, right? I think or something. And I was like, never mind, doesn't matter. That's a downer. Let's just keep watching.
No, it's fine.
All right. So, what kind of music do you like? Are your music choices in the past?
Well, I mean, I'm noticing a theme here. So country music is definitely my favorite. I'm kind of like a concert. I love like as many concerts I can go to. And 90s country, like, oh my God, I need to get it together. Like I'm living in
I
the
didn't even know
days.
there was such thing as well, I guess there's 90s everything, but I just thought country was country. Sorry.
Damn.
So is that like Garth Brooks or what?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
90s Reba. I mean, oh my gosh, like Clint Black. We could just go on. Like, should I just list it? Like, I hit a bucket list since you brought it up. I hit a bucket list item, which was to see George Strait in concert. So again, He was my first concert when I was 11 in El Paso, Texas. And then he's supposed to be finishing tour again. That was last year, but then he toured again this year. So we flew out to LA this year and saw him. And I totally splurged and got floor seats and listened to me very carefully. Like George Strait was the headliner, but Chris Stapleton opened for him. And Little Big Town opened for Chris Stapleton.
Oh my goodness.
And okay, Miranda Lambert is my ultimate favorite female country artist. She's from the Now Times, just for the record. She was a surprise guest with George because they're both from Texas. Like I just can't even, you guys. I just can't.
Wow, that's a lot of people.
Bucket list item worth every freaking penny.
Wow.
Yeah. It was more than my mortgage. I'm embarrassed to say. Listen, right? I brought my honey bunny with me. We had the best time ever. Bucket list item. He may never tour again. I don't know. Alan Jackson is touring. Speaking of 90s, Alan Jackson has a final farewell tour next year in June. So I need to sell more houses so I can go to that concert. Okay.
I have a referral for you, so I'll get. Yeah. I was excited to hop on today.
Yeah. Perfect. Let's see how good it is. Maybe we'll both go see Alan Jackson.
No, you. I'm not a good. Maybe. Look at your little country hats in the back too.
Oh yeah. It's a whole thing. This is, and I had to like move I don't want to show you the rest of the desk because that's embarrassing. But yeah, that one I got in Arizona, and that one I got from Texas. So, dress the part.
Is Colorado very country-ish? I mean, I would assume so.
Well, it's a different country. It's like a mountain country is what I would describe it as.
Okay.
So where I'm from, I was born in El Paso, Texas, but I grew up in southern New Mexico. And so Southwestern everything is like my vibe. Like it's just ingrained in me. I'm Hispanic, like, Mexican vanilla is what people would call me. And so Colorado is like the best of all the worlds, because if you go to southern Colorado, it's very southwestern New Mexico-y, but then northwestern Colorado is like Aspen Vale, bougie, cowboy-ish, but then on the plains, which is the eastern part of Colorado, is like farmland, right? So like, I have clients that are cattlemen. Like I have a cow dealer, like like a beef dealer, where I have a chicken dealer and a llama dealer, and they're all on the east side of Colorado.
What do you need a llama dealer for?
I think my question is, why don't you have?
I want a llama.
People buy land.
Is llama the same as an alpaca? Do they shave
I'm
them?
not
Is
gonna
it the
have
same
that.
thing?
I have no idea. I'm just going to sell you the land, Derek. Don't get into. Listen,
She doesn't sell the.
Because the socks are the bomb. The alpaca socks are the bomb.
I do have clients that I think they do have the alpaca. I think it's alpacas. Yeah, that they shave and use the fur and all that. They have that.
Okay.
But the llamas are fun. I don't know. I just know they're fun.
And they're cute.
They're so cute. I'm not trying to be weird here. I'm booking my Christmas party, and I have a reindeer guy, and then I'm trying to get a llama person to come out for the kids to do like a little pet situation.
Is it nice there at Christmas? I mean, outside?
So here's the fun part about the Springs, right? Colorado Springs is like in the middle of Colorado. Like you could drive an hour in any direction, have a totally different like scenario. I'm telling you.
Oh.
Literally. So the winters here, it totally snows and it gets wicked, like, cold and snowy, but it's gone in like 48 hours. Like it melts. Even if it snows like the worst, like maybe 3 days, it'll melt in between.
Oh.
So the further north you go and the further west, obviously into the Rockies, then the snow stays all the time and it's full Colorado, what you see in the movies and whatever. The Springs is awesome sauce because we just, you can have all the things. Like right now, all the leaves are changing. It's completely beautiful outside. It's a little brisk this morning. We have all the seasons. I love, love, love it here. Like literally, we retired here. I'm not even from here, and we retired and built our house, and we're here.
Well, it was built as a resort town because of how awesome the climate is. Well, there was also I read a little bit up of the places before we do this, and I found out that it was people went there for the gold rush, I guess, in 1890, and this is from memory, or no, a little bit before that. It was founded in 71, I think. But they came for that, and then founded as a resort town. So what's the climate like? Is it like real steady? It's 35 right now, Google says. So it's not like it's San Diego,
it's
right?
like in the 50s now. It is starting to get like chilly. If you were my kids, I would say it's Chilly Willy, and they love that I say that, by the way. 51. It's 51. High is going to be 63, which is Chilly Willy for us. And Colorado is bipolar. I should mention that with her weather, because this morning it's going to be freezing. And then this afternoon when I go do showings, I'm going to have to put like a second layer of deodorant because it's going to be freaking hot. And like, it's this weird time of year. And it doesn't even matter. I love it. I'm telling you, all friends come on vacation here. Like, come see me. You could stay at the house. We've got an extra room. Like, Pikes Peak is gorgeous. I've lived here for 8 years. When did I get here? 8 years. And I still leave my house and drive to town and like look at the Rockies, the sun rises. I mean, it's just beautiful. It really is. Like, I can see why people come vacation here. I feel lucky to live here. Like, honestly.
It's gorgeous.
Is that Pikes Peak right there that you see from town?
Yep. That's the peak. That's the
downtown. You go to the top. Is there like a ride, or there's a hiking trail, or what's the deal with what you can do on Pikes Peak?
All of the above. You can drive up there, which my husband doesn't like to do because it is pretty steep. There's a cog railway that you got to put in your reservation. You get on this little doodad train that takes you up. There's also a hike. You can hike all the way to the top. It's a 14er, just like all the others are. So people hike them. There's the famous incline, which is just the whole set of stairs that people, truck it up and down because they're awesome. I've never done it. I'm not going to do it.
Have you ever gone there?
Sure. I've dropped people off. Like,
you just drive.
Yeah. I drive up there. I love it up there. I've been up there several times. And when people come see me, we drive up there. I take them up there. But the incline, I'll drop you at the bottom and just tell me when you're done. I'll pick you up. I'm going to go get like a burrito in Manitou. I'm not.
That's so
15,
cool.
14,000. That's pretty high. We are highest in PA. I think our highest one is like 5,900 or something like that. And even up in Vermont, it's only like 6 or 8 or something.
Don't get me started about the East Coast and your mountains. My sister lives in Virginia. I'm going to start a fight here. Somebody's going to chime in and curse me out. God bless her heart, you know, the Blue Ridge Mountains or whatever. I'm like,
Yeah, not the same. Not the same. They are great, but not even nearly. It's a third.
Yeah, yeah, let's not get started. But yeah, no, the Peak, they have a really famous donut place up at the top of the Peak. So they make donuts up there. And then the fun thing to do is you buy a dozen donuts. My husband says they don't taste different. I think they taste different. And then you drive down the mountain and they totally become flat because they were made at altitude. So it's just
really
cool. Yeah, it's a cool thing to do with the kids, you know?
That's very cool.
Yeah.
So is it Mile High also?
Yeah.
It's close to Denver, right? How far is Denver?
Yeah. So Denver's massive, right? Massive metro. There's different areas of Denver, but Mile High Stadium where the Broncos play, I'd say that's like an hour and 10 minutes away. It just kind of depends on traffic. But there's like a southern part of Denver, which is like Centennial, Highlands Ranch. They have a really nice mall there where I like to go. That's 45 minutes from here. So it's kind of, you know, I say it's an hour to get there. But the Springs, you know, since I've been here, we used to go to Denver a lot to go shopping and restaurants and fun things. The Springs is like often, listen, it has all the things. I'm telling you, like food, we have our first Michelin star restaurant. Like just, I know, like it is growing so massively in all the beautiful ways, right? Like we have 5 military bases, which brings a lot of business. We have the contractors and the Department of Defense, who brings a lot of business and work, right? The economy is thrives pretty heavily off of that. And then of course, tourism. But I mean, I love it here. My kids are here. My daughter, you know, lives in town now. She's got her own little place and she just got her license. So
a lot of aerospace too. Is that what I was reading? You have the Air Force Academy and then aerospace, which I don't know what that includes. It just said it's a big aerospace hub.
So yeah, so we have the Space Force now, right? We used to just have Air Force, but now they split. So it's Air Force and Space Force. And Space Force is like just all the satellites.
I don't know why that sounds funny for some reason. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, there's a TV show called Space Force on Netflix that's hilarious, but it just seems silly or something. I guess it's not. But
I'll tell you a story. When I joined the military, I was barely 18. I was like 6 minutes past 18. And I went to my first base. I was at Vandenberg Air Force Base in California. And my commander walks in and he says like a big speech. And then he's like, in your time, there will be a Space Force. So this is 25 years ago. And we were like, ha, 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 laugh. Like, whatever, dude. Like, you don't know what you're talking about. Brother, look at us.
Wow.
25 years later. I mean, the Space Force actually been around for a while. And so they just delineated the tasks, right? So now we have like Peterson Space Force Base, which Peterson was always here. But we have Peterson Space Force Base and we have Schriever Space Force. And, you know, NORAD, who like people, it's the base in the mountain at Cheyenne Mountain. We're the ones that track Santa all year long. If you ever seen the Santa tracker.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a big thing I use for marketing purposes.
Oh, yes.
Space Force is, I mean, listen, like it's growing. You know, it's to me like it's good for business. Like we're always just going to have the turnover. So
yeah.
Northrop Grumman, Boeing, major players here in the area.
And where do the Colorado Rockies play?
In Denver.
That's in Denver. Okay.
Yes. Yeah. The Rockies, the Broncos, obviously, and the Nuggets.
Okay.
Oh, and the Avalanche, the Colorado Avalanche, our hockey team. Everybody was awesome last year except for the Rockies. Okay, let's not talk about it. Well,
no, my husband and I do baseball tours, and whatever city we go to, we always cheer for the home team. So whether they're doing good or bad doesn't matter because we just cheer for them anyway.
Yeah.
But that's one of the places that we're talking about potentially going in like 26 or 27. But now I want to stay in Colorado Springs.
Call me. Well, even when you go to Denver, even when my friends go to Denver, we come up and see them.
Okay.
I don't need an excuse. There's good places to go there.
You're making me excited for it.
Oh, yeah. You'll love it. Rooftop bars galore. Whatever you want, you know. Oh, yeah. It's all the vibes. I'm telling you. You'll love it.
Sounds awesome. So mountain and outdoor things, what other types of things do people like to do there?
I mean, it's just all the outdoor things. Lots of biking, lots of trails, lots of like ultra marathoners. Bless those people. Bless you.
My ex-wife runs like 50 milers like every weekend, like it's nothing. Wins, brings home, she's got stacks of trophies everywhere. I think she's got like 100-mile in the woods too, in the mountains too. These aren't like
oh my gosh, no,
flat, like so whatever. I couldn't either though.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I mein, it's just a great place to raise your families. I mean, I'm telling you, like, they're just, the people are so awesome. We have really good schools. Like, I just, it has everything. It really, really does. As a matter of fact, my husband just got 3 days off. He just told me this before we hopped on the call. And he's like, where do you want to go? And I kind of want to drive to like, I'm going to say this wrong. It's so sad. It's called Ouray, O-U-R-A-Y, Colorado. It's called the $1 Million Highway. You should totally Google that. It's about 4 hours from here, but it is, we've been to Pagosa Springs, lots of hot springs out here. You can just drive an hour and go to a natural hot spring, which we love. But I'm going to try and convince him to go there because we haven't made it all the way to Durango quite yet, but I do want to do that drive, especially right now because it's all the leaves are changing.
Oh yeah, it'd be beautiful. I can't imagine that with the mountains up there, how gorgeous it is.
It really is so pretty. I feel very lucky to live here. I'm trying.
Yeah,
it's really pretty. Yeah,
look at that. It's gorgeous.
Huh.
Yeah, the southeast.
You really are in the center of the. So it really is like the west is all the mountains, and the east. So is the east kind of like
plains? Would they call it?
I'm picturing like the picturesque, like country or like cowboy movies with tumbleweeds and like that kind of stuff.
They call it West Kansas. Look at the leaves. What did you type in? Oh yeah, the $1 Million Highway. See what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to tell my husband.
Why do they call it that?
It's beautiful. It's like it's called the something Alps, the Western Alps. Gosh, I'm gonna screw this up. It's basically like America's Switzerland. Those that drive. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Now I'm gonna go. See, you're gonna see my pictures here in like a few days. They'll be
I need to see them.
Why is she? Yeah.
Yep. Look at that.
America's. Yep. It's so beautiful, you guys. And
the pictures
there must be rock
amazing.
Climbing there, eh?
For sure. Yeah. Again, those are other things that outdoorsy people do. The outdoorsy things I like to do is margarita hop.
That's my girl.
If they serve a margarita outside, like on a patio or something, those are my picks.
Yes.
In the winter, I love a good old fashioned like whiskey because we've got Breckenridge Brewery here, and they make a good whiskey. So nice and toasty.
Oh yeah.
I know.
Is it Tex-Mex? Is the food? Is there like if there was a type of food, would it be like Mexican or Tex-Mex, so to speak, or something?
Mexican, not really Tex-Mex. They kind of do Mexican food a little bit differently here. I would just say Southwestern inspired because if you really want to get people fired up, let's talk about the Mexican food. So I'm from New Mexico. My father's side of the family, they had like chili farms, and I'm like a New Mexico chili girl. But then there's Pueblo chili. So that's different. It's not as good as New Mexico chili. I'm just telling you right now. But there's lots of Mexican here, and it's just different. It's pretty good, but I prefer New Mexico, obviously. I think Tex-Mex is even further different, just the way they cook their beans, the way they cook their rice. And then the Californians that move here, they can leave their food there in California. Don't bring it here. You won't make it. I'm telling you.
Why? What's different about it? Too many greens, and I feel like it would be too like airy and like just not hearty enough. Just give me the meat and the beans. I don't need all the other stuff.
Listen, rice, beans, meat, tortilla, chili. Leave your corn and carrots in your rice. It's not gonna happen here. Like, I'm just telling you. I'm telling you, I'm a snob when it comes to the food. Okay.
I like that.
What's your favorite spot?
Oh man. Well, right now there's a place called Sonora's. It's like a carniceria, which is like you get all the meat. You know, you can either have them cook the meat for you, or you can buy it already made. I probably put in a DoorDash as soon as we get off this call to have them deliver lunch. They know me by name. It's so sad. Well, it's not just me, it's my husband and I. But they have like all the good food there. Like and they're very simple. Like the beans are simple, the rice is simple. Just those are my vibes. Yep, that's my spot. Yeah. They have two places. There's one on Dublin and there's one out in Falcon, which is near where I live. And they're building another one down in Fountain. So whenever clients move in, I'm telling you, like, what do you guys want to eat? Because I have a suggestion.
Oh, I love that. Oh, that was good.
It is. And the burritos, it's like, to me, it's like lunch and dinner.
Yeah.
It's massive. They're very healthy servings. So yeah.
I think we're planning Krista's whole next vacation during the show right now.
Come on, girl.
We're recording this.
The only thing is they don't serve a margarita yet. I've been told there's plans to get the liquor license.
Oh, nice.
I'll never leave. Just have all my, buyer consultations and everything. Will be like, we're going to meet at Sonora.
Does carniceria mean like butcher?
Carniceria, yeah.
Okay.
It's kind of like butcher. Yeah, it's basically a place where they sell meat. And so,
okay.
They also, a lot of back in the olden days, they would only sell meat like a butcher, right? But then now it turns into like they'll also cook for you and it's a restaurant. So it's nice you can literally go buy all your meats. It's a little like just like a little shop, like a local shop, like a tiendita is what we call them. And then you can also just eat your lunch there and then take all your groceries home with you.
That's really cool.
I know. And it's really good because they marinate everything. So when you come home and make like the carne asada or whatever you're making, it tastes the same because they've already marinated it and done all the spices for you. That's why people like it. Because then you don't buy it already cooked. You can just put it in your fridge and make it when you're ready.
Yeah.
Do you guys not have that on the East Coast or?
I've never even seen that word written before. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. The Southwest thing, Mexican influence.
Yeah.
Carne means beef, right?
Yeah. Meat.
That's my limited limited Spanish.
He's like, okay, meat.
Yeah.
And pollo. We always used to love saying pollo for some reason when we were in Spanish class in high school or something.
That's fine. At least you're trying, right? At least you're trying. Like,
absolutely.
The same.
So are there a lot of AI says that it's also nicknamed Little London? Are there a lot of English tourists? Is that something you know or have noticed?
Springs?
Yeah.
The Springs?
Yeah.
That's the first time
the city was nicknamed Little London due to its popularity with English tourists. And then it talks about the gold rush boom and railroad expansion and
maybe
blah, blah, blah.
then.
Maybe back then. Yeah, I don't know. That's a thing. Interesting. I was not aware.
When was the gold rush?
1890s gold rush in nearby Cripple Creek. There was actually Colorado City was founded first, and then later the dude William Jackson Palmer founded Colorado Springs as a resort town, intended to be a resort town. Is it super clean and nice and all the roads? I remember I went to Denver, and this was a long time, 30 years ago now, high school for a basketball tournament in Denver. And I just remember everything being like brand new. All the roads were brand new. There was trash cans like every 20 feet. Everything was super clean. Here in Pennsylvania, everything's old. Everything's always being fixed because there's something. You fix this. Now this is falling apart. Now we fix this.
Yeah. I can't speak to Denver because we won't go there because Denver's got its own little issues right now. And Denver's really on the struggle. It's kind of sad, to be honest with you. The Springs, I would say, is mostly clean. There's obviously areas of town that have, some suffering of their own. I think every town has that. But for the most part, lots of greenery, lots of landscaping, we're always in a perpetual fix of the roads. It's because of the winter and the water and the snow sits. And, we'd put salt down on the asphalt to melt the snow. And it's just the roads are always being fixed. There's always potholes. So people complain a lot about the potholes. It's just a part of life.
They do here too.
I think it's just like, hello. It's like there's not a perfect scenario. Mother Nature is Mother Nature, and you just gotta live with it. I lived in Alaska for 4 years when I was in the military, and I'm just like, you people here have no clue. Like, this is like, you're fine. It's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
And then you put gravel down in Alaska, like gravel, dirt, no salt, because it'll just create black ice. You put and so your whole car is just totally dinged up. Nobody has a good windshield there. Like
I never thought of that. Like how beat up their cars must be from all the weather and everything.
Oh yeah. And in the north, I would say in the northwestern parts of town, it's probably it's probably similar. Like if you live in Breckenridge Vale, in the mountainy areas, like that's just, it's a way of life. Like it's your car's going to get beat up. Like don't just get over it. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting. Different things you have to think about in each different area you're looking.
Yeah.
That's why you need a trusted realtor who knows what they're talking about.
Thank you. Yeah. I love
that's good. As far as the real estate, what are the houses like? 1890 it was founded or whatever it said. So it's, I guess, it's similar kind of to Pennsylvania. We got 1890s ish stuff in the town, and then do you have suburbs? Do you still have new construction happening and new stuff as you go out?
As a matter of fact, I like to describe Colorado Springs. It looks kind of like a football. You have like a north and a south. The west is all the Rockies. Everything that's built there is there. That's it. The majority of our build is happening over on the east side, which is where I live. Lots of new construction on the east side. Our property taxes are better. So it depends on which part of town you're in. I've sold them all, right? I've sold an 1890 house. I really did. And it has its own, issues, if you will. And then I've sold new construction. We have it all here, and it really just depends on your budget. And it's a different vibe. We have Old Colorado City, which you mentioned earlier. The homes there are very old, and it just is different requirements, different plumbing, different structural issues, lots of structural depending. And so you just have to have the right mindset. If you want to live in a 1900s, early 1900s house, then you have to be prepared for like, these are the things that you're gonna do. It just, everybody's different, right? Like, what are your vibes? What's your budget? What are your vibes? Then I can point you in the right direction. I've got some really young people that come out here and they want to live in Old Colorado City and have like a 1910 house, and great. I'll show you what that looks like, but then here's the maintenance of it all. And sometimes it's not, if you're not handy, which is a different generation that's handy, that might not be the right vibe for you, right?
Absolutely.
Just being totally forthright and honest. Like, I'm not handy. I'm not. So like,
there's no ductwork running in a lot of those houses. And then you got to have 20 split units running or spend a fortune putting the duct. That usually is the big sticking point. It's the central air, is the heating and cooling and maybe the roof and how tight the house is or whatever.
I would say it's 50-50 whether you have AC here or not. And so that's a big
kicker. Oh, wow.
50-50. Yeah, any of the mountain areas or any of the higher elevation, like Monument, Glen Eagle, Palmer Park, or on the mountainside, they don't have AC.
Interesting. So do you have
it?
Well, Julie needs it, but
I would need it.
It's just like you open your windows, and there's maybe 5 to 10 days out of the whole year where it gets pretty stifling hot and you're miserable. But for the rest of the time, you don't need it. So where I live a little bit further on the eastern plains, if you will, just on the other side of corridor. And we did 1 year with no AC, and it was not going to work. So then we got AC the next year.
That wouldn't work for me either.
No. But, basements is a big conversation. So we have full basements here. Like, it's normal for us to have a full basement. I have a walkout basement. And on the East Coast, everybody's like, what are these basements? I'm like, I feel the same way about y'all's attics. Like, we don't have attics. Like, we don't even know what would I do with that. It doesn't make sense to me.
I was going to ask if you had attic fans, because without the AC, you would think they would have other alternative kind of
whole house fans. Some people do it, but sometimes that still doesn't cut the trick. Cut the
heat.
That doesn't cut it.
That word. It doesn't cut it. That's all.
Yeah. So is there anything else that if somebody was moving there or visiting there, Krista, we're planning her vacation here. So if anybody's moving there or coming there, is there anything like people might not be able to find online, or like an insider tip, or any way you would direct them in any way?
Well, I think so the elevation, right? We haven't even talked about that yet. Like, you have to drink when you come here to visit. It takes at least 6 months to get used to the elevation here. And so some of my clients that come from like Florida, California, if they're visiting for 4 or 5 days, we're house hunting, they do get sick. And altitude sickness is the thing. So there's things you can do to prep.
Like what kind of sick? Like
you get like a big headaches, nausea, like super sleepy, tired. It has to do with the oxygenation in your blood. You have a higher altitude, so less oxygen is going into your system. And so it can cause some people have, real big difficulties. They'll get like swelling in their legs or their ankles or their, your health. A lot of people sell their houses and move to a lower elevation for health reasons. So it's a whole thing.
Really?
Yep. But you can do things to prep. So lots and lots of water, an NSAID like a Motrin or a Leave. Those are good things because it helps with the, I'm going to get all nerd on you because I was a medic for 20 years, but it helps with the blood platelet aggregation in your system to just kind of like smooth things up and help them flow better. And that helps typically. So no alcohol for the 4 days that you're here, because it's just going to it'll just make it worse for you.
Never mind.
She's not coming now. Never mind.
She's gone forever.
I thought I was having a margarita with you.
Does it happen to everybody, or some people more susceptible than others? Or
some people are more susceptible than others. You can always have a drink. Like, listen to me, have a drink. But I'm just going to tell you, you're going to have to double, triple up on your water intake to counterbalance that. So. It's a whole thing. I wouldn't take somebody if they just came here for 1 day from like Florida. I'm probably not going to take you to the peak.
Oh,
I'm going to tell you you're going to be miserable.
I didn't realize that. Good to know. Good to know.
Yeah. I have like a little baggie. Like I don't have them with me, but I carry a little kit with me, and it's like a Welcome to Colorado little kit, which is like water bottle, a Leave, and like a hydration stick, because it's a real thing.
Huh.
Barf bag.
Yeah.
We can find the house. So I need them on their best.
Yes, absolutely.
Huh.
My daughter and I went to Mexico City this year, and they told us that the altitude was different there, but I don't remember ever feeling anything differently. Yeah. But it's certainly not Colorado.
You can look at 7,500 elevation right here. Let me see where I'm at right now. Which is not bad. I mean, I don't think it's that. I think it's pretty.
Derek, what's our elevation?
Sea level? Not very high. Our mountains only go to 59. Our mountains are lower than Mexico City. Mexico City, it says, is 7,300. So our tallest mountain is lower than where they start.
Yeah. That's not
interesting. Okay, so where you are right now is the same as Mexico City.
I guess so. I'm going to find it out right here. Oh, 6970 it says.
Okay.
On my little compass app. And I'm a little closer to the plains. And so probably if I go in this room, it's a little bit higher, but it's, and there's just considerations when you're moving here. So like, if there's pine and forest areas that you can live. And then there's, snow, and you have like, you don't have just a landscaper. You have like a snow guy that comes in the winter and they do I'm serious, like your driveway, your sidewalks, they shovel for you at like 4 a.m. so you can leave for work. Like there's different, it's a vibe.
How much? So what's your like average snowfall?
Oh, that's a good question. It varies from year to year. We had a pretty mild winter this last one. So I think, maybe like an inch or two. I wouldn't even know. I probably would butcher it if I tried to tell you. But it doesn't even matter. It could snow like 6 inches. It'll melt in like 48 hours. Yeah.
So
it says 58.4 inches.
What's
the whole year?
For the whole year?
Colorado Springs recorded 58.4 inches of snow for the entire 2024 calendar year. However, 2024 to 2025, another 20 or so, I think. What? Just give me the whole total. So I don't know, 70 or 80 maybe.
What do you think ours is? Here, there.
1 million.
12 here.
12?
No, maybe 25. Yeah.
So you're at least
we don't
twice
get
as
hardly
much.
anything here in Central PA.
Yeah,
anymore.
we don't much.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And then it obviously snows more in the mountains too. You're there. We're talking about down in the town here.
True.
And I'm sure,
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why the Springs is like it. Within an hour, I can be skiing. Like it's not a big deal. Within 2 hours, I can be at another ski town.
Do they blow snow out there?
Some areas do. It just like last year they blew a lot of snow because we had mild temps and mild temps and mild snowfall. And if the snow towns are not open in time, like usually November 1st, they'll blow snow in.
Oh yeah, because everyone's coming.
People have already bought their tickets and booked their Airbnb or whatever. So yeah.
Totally. Yeah. Well, this place is great. Obviously, we're into it, and I'd love to keep going, but
I know
we got to let everybody get on to their day. We should do a follow-up on Colorado Springs. Maybe we should do it after Krista visits, and then you can all compare notes
and
favorite
she
places.
Can't drink.
Well, you just have to plan correctly. It sounds like a trip to Colorado Springs. You need to set some buffer time, and then you have your actual vacation time. So just some downtime, relaxing spa days to make you feel good, and then you go out hard.
Free hydration. That's all.
And I went to the same-ish elevation in Mexico City, and I was fine. So.
Yeah, you'll probably be fine.
Yeah. We'll just drink a little before we go up to Pikes Peak.
Which is worse. It's actually worse. That's bad. That's not
okay. Then we'll visit Pikes Peak first.
After. Yeah. I'm like, no.
Do the opposite of what I say.
Because the only thing that happens when you get altitude sickness is you have to immediately drive down to the lower elevation to feel better.
Oh.
I know.
All right, we'll just go visit
an emergency
and drive down to the bar. Got it.
There you go. Donut and then brewskis at the bottom.
There you go. And I'm sure there are a whole bunch of microbrews all around. And I know Boulder's not far. Isn't Boulder like the crunchiest place on earth? Is Colorado Springs crunchy?
What's crunchy mean?
Oh, trendy, trendy, I guess. A lot of steampunk is what comes to mind, like Portland of the West or something. Portland of the Plains.
Please, no. Oh my Lord. I can't go there without getting an ugly face. Yeah, I mean, okay, let me just say this. El Paso County, which is like the Springs, we're less crunchy. We're probably the least crunchy than everybody else in the state. The further north you go, further west is more crunchy. Granola,
Oh, that kind of crunchy?
Yeah. Yeah.
Got it.
It's a great place.
If you want crunchy, there is crunchy. And if you don't want crunchy, you got Colorado Springs.
You got smooth.
Sweet. Well, we always take everybody out with something that doesn't have anything to do with Colorado Springs, but does have something to do with you. And maybe we got a glimpse into what this was. But when you were a kid, what did you want to be?
When I was a child, I wanted to be a nurse. And I think I fulfilled that dream when I was in the military because I was a medic for almost the entirety of my career. So yeah, I did.
Was there an impetus for it or a reason?
Yeah. So it's funny. Do you guys remember Encyclopedia Britannica?
Yeah.
You remember the guys came door to door and sold you these encyclopedias?
Yeah.
So where I'm from in my small town, we didn't really have cable TV or anything like that. So my parents had bought Encyclopedia Britannica, and I was like obsessed with the H's in the human body, and it just brewed in me this thing. I did sports medicine in high school, and then I went on to the military, became a medic, and did some advanced medicine, and it was fantastic. But civilian medicine is way different than military medicine. And so it wasn't really my vibes. So I moved on to real estate. But yeah, no, and I'm still medium obsessed with like the human body and just all the crazy things. Like you can cut yourself and you heal. Like that's crazy, you know? Yeah.
That's really neat.
Pretty amazing.
Yeah,
it is.
Well, if you need to reach out to Julie, tell them where they can find you. You don't need to read all your information aloud, but do you like Instagram or text you or email you, or what do you like best?
Yeah, so you can find me on Instagram or Facebook. I'm at Julie Colorado Realtor. That's me. You give me a call or shoot me a text. And I love when people come to town. I always take them to lunch. That's a real thing. So just call me for no reason. We'll go
love that.
Yeah, free lunch.
Yeah, at Sonora's.
Yay!
We should get sponsored by them. They should figure out how to do that.
Yeah. And if you need to reach out to Krista or me for Pittsburgh or Harrisburg areas or anywhere in the world, all three of us have connections all over the place, like you've heard and seen in other episodes. So just reach out with whatever you need, wherever you need it. And thanks for watching and listening, and say goodbye, ladies.
Bye.